What's up, guys? Konja here. I got a Kabai now. I got him for 150, 1,500 I think about that. 1,500 coins, open bid, which, in my formation, in my position, so he's going to have easily 9 chemistry. Let's just add him. Goodbye. I might switch him up later. But for now, I'm gonna just have to make do with him. A lot of these players are gonna be out of form or just decent players until I just say I want to be able to play with this team first, and then I'm gonna build up into upgrading players and stuff, like switching this for, like, I don't know, a Nasri or something, getting all the formation cards for everyone and stuff like that. But I just want to be able to play with it first and foremost. Next, I think I'm gonna go for the other guy up top. I'm gonna go for Michel Bastos for now, but let's just play and get coins first and foremost. Deadline days tomorrow. I want to know what you guys think is going to happen, or stuff that you've heard is going to happen, or stuff like that. Like I heard today, Van Persie was spotted at Etihad Stadium, or whatever Manchester City Stadium is called, getting a medical. So I was thinking, like, oh, maybe they're gonna do Tevez and cash for Van Persie. Then I was like, why the fuck would Arsenal sell Van Persie? He's like, I know, like, I kept saying they would never sell Fabregas, but like they did. Like, everyone has their price. If Man City can offer up enough money for Van Persie, like, why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't Arsenal accept it? Like, if they were offered 50 mil for Van Persie, like Liverpool was for Torres, I think they might take it, or 50 mil and Tevez even, like, they would take it, no problem. Also, I've heard Demba Ba to Liverpool, which, like, I don't know, I'm iffy on that. Um, Maybe he'll fit with Carroll, but I don't think he'll fit with Suarez. And also, he'd be the second Newcastle player we buy, which would be kind of like, they'd probably hate us because we'd buy their best striker for 2 years in a row. My gosh, I can't find a game. I keep hearing stuff. This January transfer season's been really quiet. Like, the only big, air quote, big transfers I heard are like the Gary Cahill to Chelsea. I've heard, like, rumors like Hazard. He doesn't want to leave now, but he wants to leave at the end of the season. I've heard stuff like, I don't even know. They're just like small little rumors that you'll never hear. Tevez is an ongoing thing. Pato is an ongoing thing. But Pato said it himself. He wants to stay. Like, if a player says he wants to stay, then that's kind of like a given he's going to stay. But Tevez wants to leave, but you don't know if he's going to leave or stay, because Man City's being a bunch of douchers, being all like, we want a fair price. And they're not going to get a fair price for a player who hasn't played in 6 months, who isn't, like, happy there. So, like, you're going to get teams who are going to underbid, of course, because they know that he's doing nothing there. And why would you just keep a great player? Oh, wow. Thought I almost scored one from the start. But yeah, why would you just keep a player, pay him, and have no use in him? Like, it's retarded. And they do this for, like, they had this for, like, a lot of players. Like, they had Craig Bellamy before Liverpool had him. I say we for Liverpool all the time. But they had Craig Bellamy, and they were just paying the guy, and they weren't even using him. For Gareth Barry for a while, they didn't really use him to his full abilities. Like, he was just sitting around for a while. A lot of these players that, like, I know they're like a buying club now instead of a breeding club. And I honestly, you need a good mix. I'm not saying you have to breed all your players. I'm not saying you have to buy all your players, but you have to have a good mix of, like, buy and sell. You can't just be all like, all right, I have enough money, I'm just gonna buy to replace you, or not, or you're gonna be all like, okay, well, I'm just gonna wait for a player to show up and I'm gonna have to make do with you. Like, you can't, there's like I'm not saying the Arsenal way, because Arsenal buy players. Like, it's hard to beat the Barcelona way, and it's hard to beat just the Madrid way. Like, they pull it off somehow, but you need a really good mix. Like United have a good mix of, like, even though I fucking hate United, I have to admit they have a good mix of, like, youth development and like transferred players. And they know when to buy. Like, and also you have to know when to sell. Like Arsenal's probably the best team at selling uh, before this transfer market. They sold Henry when they knew he was out of his prime. They sold all these good players actually when they started getting out of their prime, but like the Fabregas Nasri thing, like Nasri, he's out of form at Manchester City, so that was like a good, I guess it was a good sell. Not really. I think he'd still dominate if he was at Arsenal. Arsenal aren't even in a bad situation. They're just back where they were like 5 years ago, with a bunch of young players and maybe one veteran in Van Persie. They were like this. They were like this with Henry and like Fabregas and Nasri and all of them. They were a young team, and they were good. They were really good, but like you can't win trophies with young players. And Arsenal's probably the only team that are desperate for a trophy, no matter what it is. Liverpool, we're at our first trip to Wembley since like '96. Really happy about that. It's going to be like our first cup since '06, the FA Cup. If we win, of course. I'm not going to be all like, oh, we won. Like that's not right. You have to earn your trophy. You can't just walk into the final game thinking you've already got it, even if it's a team like Cardiff. I love talking about football. Even if I'm American, I love it. I try to follow it as much as I can. Mainly Premiership football. I do watch Spain. The Serie A. I watch big games. I don't keep up with the league though. I feel like it's a bunch of. I feel like the Serie A is kind of like the MLS, but like better. It's where all the older players go. Like, I feel like the only games are like the Milan derby, or like when Juventus shows up in one of the Milan clubs. Lately, though, Udinese and Napoli, they've been really impressing. I've liked watching them. Fucking hate Pato. Dude, that's like his four. I need to sell my Pato and get a new one. I have to. My Pato's always injured, and it's just a bad omen. He's finally up. See, he's fucking injured. I might have to switch him, but for who? I need to learn to do moves from the corner. I always get locked up in the corner. I don't know how to get out of those situations. My compilation that I'm making, I'm not really a good editor, so like I'm like learning to edit and at the same time making this thing. Like, I've been just watching tutorials on YouTube and everything, like literally like anything, like tutorials on how to sync music, tutorials on visual effects and all that good stuff. Because I want to learn to edit, guys. I like watching compilations, but I don't like making them as of yet. Oh, nice. Nice. That's a great run from Petfa. I mean, he mad. This guy's mad. A lot of people were telling me things to get. I already bought that Kabai, by the way, when people started commenting my video. Like, I had people telling me Nasri or get the Arsenal Henry and convert him to a center mid, which like I would hands down do one of those. But first of all, Nasri and Henry from Arsenal are like expensive as hell. So like that's one thing like why I couldn't do those. I shouldn't have chopped. I should have done something else. I want to learn to do the rainbow so much better. I always see crazy ass goals with the fucking rainbow. I want to score a boomer too, like a fucking screamer from like 80 yards out, or a scorpion. I just want to score like fucking crazy ass goals all the time. So, like, some of them are just nuts. I don't even know how some of these people do them, let alone over and over again. Like, iSkill came out with a video yesterday. His first 3 clips were scorpion kicks. How the hell does he do that? I don't know. I love watching the skillers. Nepenthes, Hayes, iSkill, Tio, all those guys. Very good players. I feel like they don't really care about their record. They just care about playing. Like, Hayes even admitted, he's like, I'm not that good. It's just I put together stuff that makes me look good. Like, Hayes even beating Nepenthes. Pretty good feat. Come on. Alright. Alright. Corner? Motherfucker. Not a corner. Come on. Keep winning. Keep winning. Keep winning. Better be my kick, bitch. I feel like when people try to post videos on YouTube, they think that they have to score beast goals or something, but you don't. You just gotta do you. There's always people that find you, that like you. Like, there are people following me now that like me for what I do. There's always gonna be people that, like, Nepenthes has a video out now saying that people got mad that he had a video and he was bitching about he was raging about how the guy used contain, and like he was like, look, I don't care. There's more positive feedback than negative feedback on these videos. I do that in real life too. Like, I try not to get into drama. I just do what I want. Like, I tend to care less about others. Like, even though it sounds bad, like, if something's not my business, I don't care about it. If someone comes up to me and be like, "Oh, did you hear about so and so? That like, she cheated on her boyfriend," and I was like, "How am I involved in that situation at all?" Oh, because I know her? That does not matter to me. Like, I feel like if you don't have to know or need to know, it's just pure bullshit on why people tell you things. Same with my family. Like, my family has a lot of issues going on lately. I don't really want to talk about those. But, like, my mom will come up to me, tell me something, I'll be like, why do I care? I mean, I know we're family, but that does not involve me. I'm in school, I'm in college, I'm trying to finish what I need to do for my life before I even care about anyone else's life. And that's advice I'm giving you, everyone right here who's listening. Think of your own damn self before you think of others. Being a hero is cool and all, but it gets you nowhere. Lots of times you do stuff and you're getting nothing out of it. It might make you feel good, but then you're getting something out of it. You're getting like a positive feel in life. If you're doing something and all it's making you is depressed, or like you feel like it's a job, you're not getting anything out of it, and you should stop and just worry about how you're feeling. If you're feeling stressed out, do something that you like, whether it's uh, playing FIFA, whether it's chilling with your friends, any of that stuff. Just do what you like and just care about you. It sounds bitchy, it sounds douchey, like I know, but that's just how I work. And my mom always calls me out for it, being like, "Oh, you're just like your uncles." So good, I like them. Like if they learn how to live a great life, always happy. That's how life should be. If you're pissed 90% of your life, like what kind of life are you living? Like just do whatever you want. Do what makes you happy. I mean, of course you have to care about the future too, but like don't be like one of those guys. Oh, live for the now, not for the future or the past. Like no, you gotta worry about a few things, but like those few things they have to be like for you. You can't be all like, oh, I'm worried that so and so's boyfriend's gonna break up with them because they cheated. No, that does not matter to you. You gotta just worry about your own stuff. Oh. I haven't really taken many long shots with Inform No Shirino. I might start doing that after that shot. Oh, that's way over hit. Good thing it was blocked. Oh, I thought he was gonna use his right foot. Or uh I feel like I sprint too much in this game too, because my players lose control a lot. Like right there, like I was sprinting way too much. Oh, a little thing I learned about El Shaarawy. 5-star weak foot. Like worth it. Worth the 100 and something thousand coins. But that's this game. I hope I got a shit ton of coins. I probably didn't. I only won like 1 or 2-0. Just to keep got man of the match. Probably made a shit ton of saves. Yeah. 700 coins. I probably got like 1,000 coins now. So I can't really buy anyone. This is Konja, guys. Like, subscribe. And I'll catch y'all next time. See ya.